Ladies and gentlemen, we have some Piggy information. Yes, this Piggy information is regarding the brand new Bunny chapter. Now, I have been on holiday, so I'm sure some of you guys have probably seen the updates that Minitoon has been putting out over on X. And we're going to start back as far as possible. So this is from the 2nd of September. Wait, seriously? That far back? But Minitoon uploaded this video right here, which you can hear like a weird little thing going on in the background. What is that? Don't know. Strange. Really odd though. Oh, there was a code. That was actually a code. I saw that. You think you're sneaky, Minitoon. You think you're... Oh, there was another code. I've not actually watched this yet, so I'm just being surprised. There was another code there too. I'm not surprised that time. I can see them all this time. You don't fool me, and there's another code there. So 4 different codes. We're going to go into the comment section in a second and see if people have been seeing this. There's another code there too. Or unless this is playing on repeat. Yes, it is. I'm an idiot. Alrighty, this person here has solved the code. Solved with the help of Lonely Sad. This is, we want to see you again. We miss you so much. The next one was, you are meant to be with us. Stay with us. Well, that's kind of creepy. And then this one says forever. That is also very creepy. Wait, how did you solve this? Solution. Each number corresponds to the letter under the specific number on the keyboard. If a number repeats, you go down that path. So far, example 1 would be Q, while 1 1 would be A, and 1 1 1 would be Z. That's clever. So Minitoon making up his own stuff right now. I love it. We want to see you again. We miss you so much. Obviously, I feel like that's got to do with, like, you know, our character or us as an audience towards Bunny, so that's pretty interesting. What I like is this one. You are meant to be with us. Stay with us. So it sounds like Bunny is trying to escape, which is pretty cool. You are meant to be with us. Stay with us. So that's got to be something to do with the Insolence. That's pretty cool. And then forever. I mean, that could be a name of a song. That could be absolutely anything. So sure, Minitoon. Really clever though. That was a really fun little trailer. I liked it a lot. The next one. Here we go. Happy Friday the 13th. Man, I really did miss some stuff here. I'm gonna do a like on that. And a day after Book 2's 4th birthday. 4th birthday? Piggy Book 2? Wait, seriously, it's not been that long. It's been a long journey, and Piggy has definitely come a long way. I'm super grateful and thankful for every one of you guys. Here's a shot of the new map coming out. Can't wait to show more of it. Oh, this looks really Phasmophobia. I don't know if you guys have played Phasmophobia, but it's a pretty good game. I love this whole thing, and there's some weird things going around the edge of the thing, but whatever that is, I'm all for it. Whatever it is, it's cool. I like it. Screwdriver, crossbow. Wait, there's going to be a... Oh yeah, crossbow, of course, Bunny. It makes sense now. But I like that it tells you screwdriver here rather than having a weird little box here and it just says screwdriver. It actually tells you with some weird like splatter of blood or paint or whatever it's going to be. I'm assuming it's kind of like blood. Screwdriver and crossbow. I like that. I'm also going to save this image as well so that we can brighten it up in a second. And then on to the next one, 28th of September, which is the most recent one. And of course, here's a teaser I shared yesterday for the upcoming chapter. And this looks super cool, and it looks as though that we can actually go onto the tracks, which I like a lot. And there looks as though that there's some kind of gangway above. This looks super cool. I feel like this is the best picture that we've had so far. I want to know what this is right here, but of course I'm going to save image so that we can brighten this up any second. Alright, so we'll get those going in a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to go through and literally stalk Minitoon. Don't worry, Minitoon, I'm not that creepy. But we're going to look at the replies. So if we click on these, it should show some replies that Minitoon has replied to people. Does this use custom materials? Yup. What else have we got? Literally nothing. Okay. Alright, what about this picture? Let's see. Okay, Mr. Toon, I wanted to know if by any chance this chapter will be linked to Intercity or any other installment. I mean, at this point, I don't even think Intercity is a thing. Perhaps none, perhaps all. Oh, ooh, where's the eyes emoji? Oh, goodness. I would assume that this is perhaps all, right? Like, surely it's got to be linked to the whole story that Piggy has just been, and then of course that whole Piggy story that has just been is then linked to the next one. So it's not the perhaps none, it's the perhaps all. It's going to be related to everything, of course. I mean, it's obvious. Oh, he's replied to a few on this one. This looks good. Looks like it's almost finished. I wish I've still got a lot of building ahead of me. Well, if you just messaged me, Minitoon, I could help build for you. If you didn't know, I'm a pretty good builder on Minecraft. Or was, I guess. I was a good builder on Minecraft. The UI is awesome, I would agree. He says thank you. Piggy Discussions, which is basically JB Bolter, says this chapter is the peak of Piggy. I'm not sure about that, but sure. Creekcraft says yippee, can't wait. Yep, same here. I mean, there's going to be a lot of waiting to do, I think, but it's okay. This UI map, everything looks clean. Oh, we're going to pretend we didn't see that bit, or at least pretend that you guys don't know what it means. You and your team are cooking, says Ambit Amulet, who is a previous animator for Antixx. And it looks as though somebody managed to solve this thing. Solved it. Keep switching between the images and read from left to right. Run back to your imagination. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can kind of see it, but it's very, very weird. Like, what in the world? How did you make that out from that? Run back to your imagination. I get it. Oh, I see. If you go back and forth, it starts to run, and then it finishes the run back to your imagination. Clever. And how are you guys so clever? I don't get it. Alrighty, so let's open up this. Let's open up the two images, which I saved as image 1 and image 2. Let's do this one first, I think. Yes, let's do this one first. Let's take the colors. Let's take the exposure. Let's bring up the exposure. Oh, you can see those letters coming through now. Oh, I like it. Now, I think for the actual picture itself, that's a little bit too much. I'm assuming that this is going to be like... Oh, what is that to the side there? Oh, the screwdriver. I'm thinking, what is that thing? But I'm assuming that this is all like really overexposed, simply because that this is more than likely going to be some form of torch that we're going to have to use, which was in the, what chapter was it? Breakout? I think it was in the Breakout chapter. If we bring the back level... Nope, that's not going to do anything, is it? Nope. Yeah, not an awful lot to be seen on this one, it has to be said. But I like it anyway, nonetheless. I love the UI, and I love the idea that we're going to be having that flash torch type thing going on, because we had that in the Breakout chapter, I'm pretty sure, and I recently played that chapter, and I think that it's just such a good chapter, and I feel like it was a chapter that I never really played. So if we could have stuff like that, that would be great. Alrighty, now for this one, let's just make this a little bit on the bigger side so that it fills all corners. Let's go to colors. I don't want contrast, I wanted exposure. Colors, exposure, there we go. Now let's bring up the exposure on this. Ah, now we're starting to see some stuff. Now we're starting to see. I love it. Alrighty, so it looks as though that this area here could potentially be Bunny's resting place. I'm not entirely sure, because it looks as though this pillar was never there. I mean, I think the pillar was actually more on the platform than it was here. But I like it. I like that there's two double tracks as well, so it looks as though we're potentially going to be running up and down. And I love the idea that there's this kind of like, this thing must have some form of name. But you get it in like stage productions and stuff, where there's those like alleyways on the top where you can look over. They must have a name, and I just can't think off the top of my head what they're actually called. But super, super cool. I like it a lot. It's great. So that was all the updates regarding the brand new Bunny chapter. The brand new Bunny chapter will now be coming out in October. Well, today is the 30th of September, or is it even the 1st of... Oh, it's the 1st of October. I'm so behind in life. So the new chapter is going to be out this month. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but if it comes out later, I don't particularly care too much. I just want to see it because I just want some Piggy in my blood and veins. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you would like to be around for when this chapter does eventually drop, I will be recording it, and if you would like to be in that recording, then make sure to join my Discord, which is in the description down below. It will be a first come first served, so if you manage to get into the game, you get into the game. If you don't, then clearly you're not in the recording. If you could be using star code Antixx when you're buying ROBUX Premium, that would be much appreciated. But until the next one, we'll see you guys then.